potentially make our way higher. So if the price decides to go down, and as long as this 2,600 holds, then we could head much higher on natural gas.
Before we get started, just a quick disclaimer. The content on this channel is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not financial advice, and I am not a licensed financial advisor. Everything shared in this video is based on personal opinion, research, and experience. So please do your own research and consult a qualified professional before making any financial decisions. Investing involves risk, and you could lose money. By watching this video, you agree that you are responsible for your own financial choices. With that said, let's get into the video.
Welcome back to Bull and Bear Hunter. Today we are going to have a look at the price of oil, US crude, London gas oil, and natural gas. Okay, so we are going to start with the US crude. We're going to see where it's been over the week and where it could potentially head over the coming days and week. Okay, so so far in August, as we can see, we are in green, so we've got a nice green bar, so that's positive. Let's go into the daily and see what we can find. Okay, so on the daily, we did have a wedge pattern that has been trading between. We have broken this wedge pattern, and we are now trading underneath this wedge pattern. So where could we head next? Okay, so we are trading underneath this line. Okay, what I can potentially see is that we could trade up to the 91, 91, 92. Then we will all run into some major resistance. So what I can then see is maybe we trade back in, back up, in, and then maybe a breakthrough. So let me just draw that in for a moment. Let's go get the drawing tool out. So so you can see what I sort of mean. So to there, come back in, maybe to there, come back in, and then you break out. If you break out, okay, you then run still underneath this line, okay. You're still underneath it, but you then are a lot higher. Okay, so this line is rising, so you could be at 105. This is what I see could potentially happen, maybe. However, if it can't get through this line, it could, and doesn't hold this support line here, then we could trade back towards the 79. Okay, so let's keep an eye on that. Let's see what happens. As that will conclude the charting for oil, US crude. So now let's have a look at the London gas oil. So again, London gas oil, we can see we've got two lovely green bars. So let's go to the daily and have a closer look. So this one's quite straightforward, quite easy to look at. We've got the parallel channel, okay? We've come off the bottom, and it just looks to me like we are heading towards that top part of this parallel channel. Do we have a bit of resistance on the way? Yes, we probably will have. The first resistance will probably be about the 1,344, and then the next one, which will be the higher top part of the price. So we're looking at 1,434. Okay, and if we hit that area again, consolidate, we could go through it and then end up at 1,680. Okay, so let's keep an eye on this one. But this looks quite positive. You can see nice strong rebound off the lower part of the parallel channel. It's got to the middle, it's pulled back a little bit, and is now heading higher. Okay, so that will conclude the charting of natural gas oil, so London gas oil. So now let's have a look at natural gas. So natural gas, a bit more challenging. However, parallel channel, we are at the bottom of that parallel channel. So let's just have a closer look. So from what I can see, we've got a little bit of green. Okay, so it's a little bit positive on the months. So let's go into the daily. On the daily, so a closer look, we can see this bottom of the parallel channel is holding. Okay, which tells me as long as this lower part holds, okay, we could potentially make our way higher. So if the price decides to go down, and as long as this 2,600 holds, then we could head much higher on natural gas. But our first challenge, our first price target is to get towards that 3,000. We can get to 3,000, potentially hold it, build some sort of consolidation, then we could maybe get to 3,620 would be your next price target. Okay, so let's just go into the monthly again. So on the monthly, there is the top part of the parallel channel is 5,500 to 5,600. Can I get there? Who knows? But currently, let's focus on getting above 3,000 and then to maybe 3,600 and see what happens from there. Okay, that will conclude the charting of natural gas. And if you like the video, if you can like, share, subscribe, leave your comments, turn on your notification to be notified of our latest video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.